Oh, looky here, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on the 3rd of February, 2016. This is my what I call my north bedroom. I used to use it as my, primary photography room where I would copy slides and do things, back when you could actually use film and do things, The reason I'm showing it to you is those boxes are carved bowls my uncle did that I inherited when he died. It's my broken tripod. There's a keyboard I can't play but works perfectly well. That's my great grandfather's chair on my father's side. This is my great grandmother's chair on, well, my dad's grandfather's mother's side. Emma Jeffries' chair. So I need to get these tidied up so that the imminent visit. These are Paul's, by the way. These clown things. Because there's no fucking way I would have these things in my house willingly. So that's a lights projection lens, dudes. You don't see very many of those anymore. That's a collection of Frankenmuth beer that a friend of mine bought me when he went up to Michigan. And our family's always had a thing about Frankenmuth and Frankenmuth beer and things. And I thought, well, it'd be nice to be able to share that with my son, but the occasion hasn't really happened. So I had an earlier occasion that I thought might happen when he was 21, but that didn't happen either. So I think that maybe isn't meant to be. Fair enough. Some things happen, some things don't. Alright, let's see here. Let's get out of here without killing ourselves. Here, get my hand off this thing here. Paul got home. He brought in the mail. It's been an interesting day. Let's see. Here. Here. Let's go out. Well, it's very mild. It's about 56 here. Look. Here, I'll go out here. You can see the water is almost, but not quite, going across the temporary bridge down there. They haven't done any more digging and screwing around down here like they were doing, or acting like they were getting ready to do last night. Here. Get this out where you can see here. Here's yeah, the water went up. We had rain overnight, pretty much all night last night. This is exactly the situation in which I want to sing All the Golden California by the Gatlin Brothers. But I won't. What I will do is I will show you this. You have to read it from the bottom up. Let's see. How can I get this here? Let me get this a little closer here. This is an email from the church about the Partners in Prayer. Apparently there was some sort of form that was out there before I started coordinating this thing here 3 years ago. And there may well have been. I mean, you know, if there was, you know, it wasn't anything I was aware of. But nonetheless, I'm not aware of it. Okay. I wish I could get this bastard to move down behind me here. Where are you here? Let's go down. Okay. So, you know, Fr. Terry has asked that I print, this is from the parish administrator, Administrative X. I print some request cards for partnership prayer, but I not see a copy of the cards that I files. There are some files I cannot open as they are done in an outdated format that our new computer doesn't recognize. So maybe it was one of those. I wanted to ask you if you have a copy of these in your files that you could send before I recreate them. Thanks. Okay. Dear Shelley, I have not seen or heard of any such cards. Sorry, I suppose the way to go about it, a way, to write a name, a short description of the problem, which prayer is requested, and place it in the collection plate. I could pick up the slips in some sort of relatively timely manner. Not ideal, but short of someone emailing me or talking with me, there's always going to be a bit of an inevitable way. Some sort of contact with me would speed things along greatly and limit the possibility these forms would go astray occasionally. Interesting. The card on this, I love this. Interesting. The cards have been floating around the church for quite some time. Fr. Terry said he will get with you to show you what he was talking about, some sort of emoticon bullshit, which I don't need in an actual business type communication. Thank you very much. Took me from the church. Thanks. Here, I'm going to emphasize that again. I don't need some sort of emoticon bullshit. Particularly from the church. Thanks. God bless you, Paul. Now, in all fairness, I have to say that that he cracking his neck. I vaguely, when I say vaguely, you know, remember I've been attending St. Peter's Church since 1995, Palm Sunday, 1995. There were a lot of little slips and envelopes and bullshit in this little pew frame that, quite honestly, most people don't pay attention to. They just don't. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm projecting my own attitude toward things onto church matters. And that's entirely possible. In any case, I vaguely remember this yellow sheet of paper talking about prayer requests and things. And I after I'd been there about 8 months, I was a teller, you know, I counted the money and stuff. I did it for 13 years. And I think I can count on half a hand the number of prayer requests we got. The ones we got, there was a little slot. They had like a little series of mailboxes where it said, you know, partners in prayer, and you'd stick them on the thing, you know, where there's a prayer request. Okay, so I guess in reality that was the case, and this guy's unearthed these things, and he's going to try to go, ha ha! I told you, fuck you, yeah. So okay, it's going to be the clash of the passive aggressive Titans on this one. So. I take this guy as seriously as having to trim my toenails, frankly. I sort of take my next bowel movement or I can take a leak a lot more seriously than I take this guy. That's the truth. He's going to show me this thing like, aha! I say, oh, I saw those things. Nobody used this thing. And now time about doing the money. Come on, it's all a fucking game. Give me a break. At a certain point, if I weren't doing this prayerless thing, I'd be out of here for 2 years until they get a new rector. It's going to be a major pain in the ass. Well, I belabored that. Enough of that. Now, today, the good Tony BZ from Seattle, Skyped in and we talked, and he's going to have some dental work done today here at 4 Pacific time. And then I spent a little bit of the morning watching the Russian spacewalk on the NASA TV and staring out, walking out to sea, and he's going to be doing happening on the. Sorry for belching here, but with all the fairly major rain tonight, last night, we've had the water up, and as you saw, and the water people have been up. I still don't know who's going to do this. It'll be interesting to see whether the Delco people do this or whether the R&R people do it. Well, we'll find out. So basically, that's pretty much it. Good news. Paul got home safely. It's always good news. Paul got home safely. Tony BZ says he may be coming over to visit us here at some point here. He didn't say when, but I said I'd clean out the north bedroom for him, as I said. So there we are. So, alrighty. We'll say bye-bye, YouTuber.